If I had to give the judges in the state of Florida, the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, like the serpent showed Eve the fruit, then how can the judges not know that the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the United States Bill of Rights, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was good to be wise? You see what I'm saying? Like, if I was, why wasn't I showing them how wise I am if I told them the law that shows wisdom? See, aren't we all supposed to know the laws that govern us? So now, am I now not greeting God's children, Allah's children, and my atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world? How can I, as one person, meet you if Satan, right, let's go, because like I say, I like to keep it real. If Satan didn't bring me to you, so Satan, for whom is the angel who in Jewish belief is commanded by God to tempt humans to sin, to accuse the sinners, and to excuse me, and to carry out God's punishment, didn't reveal, for which is defined as to make known through divine inspiration, me inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, if Satan would have won, then I would only be known for what I did. You see what I'm saying? But because I won, now I have to tell you what Satan did to me. And that's where you start telling me what Jesus did for you. But you say he did it for me. And I'm saying, well, okay, you right in a legal sense. But you tell me I can't reference, right, what Jesus did. Now, reference is the act of referring or consulting. See, you're telling me that I can't consult with Jesus through scripture. And then when I look and you are a descendant of slaves, as I am, then I'm asking you, how can you consult with Jesus and you couldn't read nor write? I can read and write, but you tell me I can't consult with Jesus. So now you say that I can't reference Jesus in my case against Satan and Satan's God. Now, so it says the act of referring. Now, referring is defined as to think of, regard, or classify within a general category or group. So now, Satan, for whom now is defined as the rebellious angel who in Christian belief is the adversary of God inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Like, how do you take me out of history and then talk about black history, and then you a black person? And I'm saying, well, why are you hiding my history out of black history? See that, man, but see, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm saying, well, okay, man, I'm making black history, and white people saying I'm playing the race card. But I'm saying, but I'm making American history as a black man. But you say I'm racist, but I'm saying, well, isn't America's history racist? So if I now am caught up in America's past, then how am I not delivering America presently from America's past inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning? So how can I act like I didn't do that? Now you can act like I didn't do it, but why would you give me the mark of the beast? Right? So now, okay, now let me show you. See, the mark of the beast, right, is in so we in Revelation 1 in my first testimony. Now I'm going to take you to Revelations 13 to show you what happens after you become wiser than the serpent, right? See, now you got it. Now you in his grasp. See, so now it speaks about the mark of the beast. Now, this is me referencing, see? Now, this me not referencing Jesus. This me referencing Satan's mark, right? So now I'm going to get Revelations 13 of the King James Version of the Bible Hub Edition, verses 16 through 18, that says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that heareth understand, count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 606. 666. See? Now, after I went into court with the beast, so we met each other in the same realm that he who broke out of war in heaven, when he broke out of war in my house. See, at 3250 Safe Harbor Lane in Lake Mary, Florida, 32746. See, so whoever in my house is the descendant of Satan. See, Satan gave them my house and wanted me to go to the house, and then they could arrest me. See, and I'm saying, you are now pregnant with that house. You are now pregnant with my car. You are now pregnant with my money. See, you pregnant with what you took, and now you have to try to throw it up, see, because you got it. So now, possession is 9/10 of the law, right? Only if what you possess is not owned by someone else. You can't steal somebody's property and then say, well, possession 9/10 of the law. You can't commit a crime and then say you possessing something. So that's why I stay in my house that my wife and I purchased with our name. So we are the original owners of it. That's why I stayed in it so I could then say possession is 9/10 of the law. See, because I'm still possessing my property. I'm in court with you in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, professing my innocence, and I'm then showing your guilt, SunTrust Bank, of stealing my home. See, and I have never, not once, said that you didn't do it. Not once. I have always said that you have stole my home at 3250 Safe Harbor Lane in Lake Mary, Florida. So now this is the war that I fought inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. And my angels was the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Just like Michael and his angels, according to John, fought the same war in heaven. And this is the evidence that I am referencing my fight against the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, is similar to what John prophesied in Revelations 12 of the King James Version of the Bible Hub edition, verses 7 through 12, that says, "And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon which cast out that old serpent called the dragon and Satan." Wait a minute. "And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the dragon and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of God and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto the death." See, it say, "until the death. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." So see, the spiritual world should have known that the devil had been defeated. But they thought one man who used the written word in self-defense and was a descendant of slaves who history in America has testified that they were denied the right to read and write. And this man came from that and became a written document for the emancipation not only of himself, he stayed as the victim so the religious people could come and save themselves with his evidence. And they left him to die. They left me to die. So now, let me read it to you in my reference of it. "And there was a war at 3250 Safe Harbor Lane in Lake Mary, Florida. Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. and his angels, Benita Elaine Epps Castle, Tamika Ray Sean Castle, and Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. was in their home living the American dream. And then Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. went to work every day at the United States Postal Service, and Satan attempted to accuse him and tempt him to sin, and then they tried to accuse him of the sins that they tried to commit him, to attempt him to do. Then they fired him when he was 25 years old. They fired him. And then he got his job back by using the Civil Rights Act of 1964. See, so in the first attempt to destroy Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancey Counselor Sr., he did not use the Constitution in self-defense. He used the Civil Rights Act of 1964. So that's why he's telling the descendants of slaves how to use their inheritance, because they changed our 40 acres and a mule, because they did give those who fought in the Revolutionary War, they did give them that. See, everybody was not entitled to 40 acres and a mule. See, you had to fight for your rights. You had to fight in the Revolutionary War. Those were things, just like when we in the military. See, that's what I got my 40 acres and a mule, but it was reduced. It was reduced to a VA loan. See, that's why I'm telling you, you got to do your research. See, even if you in the military now, you get, but it's not 40 acres no more. See, they reduced it in size to, if you want to buy a piece of America, they would co-sign for you because you serve the country. Just like they'll give you a VA, GI Bill, so you can educate yourself because you serve the country. See, those are what they call benefits. So, see, they did not give us that, man, see? But they gave it to those who serve this country. You got it now. That's why I was telling you about how, because I'm a veteran, I got 5 points for being a disabled veteran. I got 5 points for being in Desert Storm. See, you get benefits for being a veteran. You don't get a benefit for being a liability. See, a citizen is a liability. That's why they have to take up taxes to take care of the citizens, because they don't take care of themselves. See, like Social Security, right? Social Security is supposed to be me paying for my mother's damn Social Security. But when they now going to this AI and they went and reduced the working force when they sent all the jobs overseas, see, now the Social Security is bankrupt because of the way that it was established. You have to pay into it. So see, if there is no workers and ain't nobody paying into Social Security, well, it's gonna go insolvent. It's nobody paying in. So, and then you got the people who paid in, right? Now they cashing out and it's running low because they was under low wages. See what I'm saying? So that was the default in it. You have to fix this. See, because if you was denied of the right to prepare to get old, then what is Social Security to a person who just got the right to work in 1964? And the wages that you gave was not a living wage. So now, here I am, I see that when my grandmother affairs get down to me. See, I never, because I had my mother, my uncle, my auntie, and my uncle, and then me. So I'm thinking, man, please, hey, this ain't gonna never get to me. So all I gotta do is do this. Then my uncle get murdered, my mama die, my auntie die, my uncle have his situation. Now I gotta take care of grandma. So now I'm getting everything, but I'm working. So I see, right? I'm like, wait, how you living off of this? You can't live off of this. Now I'm telling my wife, man, we can't live. We got to understand what today is ain't going to be what it going to cost for tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? So I got to get on my grind. Now, they thinking, I guess I'm frantic or whatever, but in a way I am, because I'm looking at where I'm going versus where I'm at. And I'm young, but I'm getting older. So I'm looking at my grandmama, and now I'm realizing, hey man, I ain't getting no younger, so I have to make better financial decisions while I can recoup this mistake of. But see, I was like, man, I think I was like 30. And I don't know. When my auntie, when somebody I love passed, that shit, I really don't even think she dead. See, I think she gone. Like she in Atlanta, because she moved to Atlanta. See, but that's how I do. My people don't never die to me. Never. They just, I'm in the Navy. They here, see, because I can trick my mind so I can control my emotions. Now, I understand what's happening, but to keep myself focused on what I'm doing, I put people in beautiful positions. I don't want to see you dead. I want to see you alive. That's what I'm saying. See, so I understand, but in order to deal with the grief, I remember the beauty, and therefore I don't deal with the finality of them. I deal with the living elements of them, and then they never die. See, to me, see what I'm saying? So that's why I realize that I'm going to die, but I want my children to live the elements of me. So that's why I left the elements of me inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. So I'll always be with them in that time of need. See, now, then I wrote books so I could be the financial support to their dreams. See, so they don't have to sell their soul. They don't have to dance on no pole. They don't got to do nothing. All they got to do is sell their granddaddy, because he saw their grandmama being sold. See? Now, it sounds crazy, but it's it bad lip, I had to come to grips with it, and it was told to me in the most serious, like, this my life. See, so when somebody telling you it's their life, but you trying to tell them that, no, it's our life. But they keep saying like you they parent. I'm saying you my parent. How can I cut my life off from you? See, and then I go around my daddy people and they looking at me like I'm saying, man, what? Then I go around my mama people and they looking, and I'm like, damn, I'm saying. So that's why I wrote in one of my books, I feel like I'm a mixed child and no family accepted me. The black side don't accept me because I ain't black enough, and the white side don't accept me because I'm too black. See, that's how I feel, like an intelligent black man, and you dealing in a world where one person don't believe you exist. Right? I don't know which world that is, because no matter what I do in my black world, they now say I'm trying to be white, and now I'm in the white world and they saying I'm too smart. See, so now I'm stuck in the middle of all of this ignorance, and nobody is claiming the ignorance that I'm in the midst of. They saying it's me. So they done put me in a mental hospital, and I'm in a war with the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. So check it now, see this what I'm saying. So then his angels fought against the dragon, that old serpent. So now, my angels, which is my wife, my daughter, my son, see, they was in the spiritual world. See, so now they see, and now they thinking, man, they ain't gonna be able to deal with it. So now they go to their Jesus. Bam, that leave me and my God, right? Now that's done revealed that my God is me, because now I'm fighting, right? Now, once I summon my angels, like you said, Jesus said that, do you know that I could pray to my Father and he send me 12 legions of angels? So I'm saying, when I called to my angels, the Florida Constitution came, the United States Constitution came, the Florida Bill of Rights came, the United States Bill of Rights came, the United States Declaration of Independence came, statutory law came, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 came, because I wrote them in legal formation. I wrote them like Moses wrote the Ten Commandments. Now, Moses say that God or somebody, but I'm saying I did it. I'm saying why should I lie and say somebody, why would I do that? So do I believe in an alien or something? Like, I don't know what y'all, see, I'm trying to ask y'all, like, why do y'all want me to lie? Like, why would my life mean more if I lie? I'm saying, hell, to me, it's amazing, and I'm telling the truth. Because my daughter made me see me. I was ashamed. So that's why I was working so hard, because I didn't want people to see her like people used to see me. So I worked real hard. So that way, hey man, they know that they come from a good family, whatever the hell that is. Like, that's what I'm saying. See, I'm like listening to my daddy now, you know, because people used to talk about a good family. So I was like, man, we don't come from no good family. He's like, what the hell you talking about? We don't come from a good family. So he'll get mad. But I'm saying, hell, I'm hungry. How this a good family? So see, we could say that. See, like, and you could just discuss. I was in a free home, man. My house was free. You can say what was on your mind and how you want to say it, and y'all will sit there, smoke a joint, and talk about it. Now, but y'all say that's a bad family, and I'm saying, shit, nah, because I was always in the know. See, I always knew what was going on in my house, always know what was going on. So it wasn't like I was the last to know. See, but I'm seeing that y'all Christians, y'all lie so much that y'all children are the last to know. See, because they believe that you are really a good person, but you lying on God. And then as they grow up, some of them realize, because some dude like me will tell your daughter, say, well, where you got at? What's going on? And then now she is listening to this brother who making what he say true, even if he doing it illegally. When he tell her he gonna get her hair done, he get her hair done. She asks you to get it done, God say that, you know you can't do it. See what I'm saying? But the brother coming up, see, now where you got at, blase, skip it, blase, skip it. See, you letting the pimp into your daughter, because you lying in the name of Jesus. See, so that's what I'm saying, man. You know, people who don't know act like they know, but do they see what they doing? Because when you acting like you know, what happened when people see you acting like you know? See, so that's why I'm showing my wife, I'm saying, well, babe, I was never acting. Our life was real. And I told you what we was going to do before we did it. So now, when she starts searching and and she started hearing. See, that's why I'm saying, just like I heard my mother, she heard me. See, because she like, wait, but Tommy said this, Tommy, we did this, blah, blah. See, and she'll start realizing, hey, I'm always behind him. I'm never in front of him. See, because I'm telling her what we gonna do. And then she do her little part, and I do my little part, and then our part be big. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm telling her. I'm saying, well, hey, babe, didn't I always tell you what we was gonna do? And you did this, and I did this, and then we doing this. See? But now, in her weakness, shouldn't I be her strength? If I gave her a vow to love her in sickness and in health, and for richer and for poor, and to death do us part. So now check it. Now let me show you what I'm saying. So now I had to fight against the dragon, against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. Neither was there a place found anymore in heaven for them inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. See, when my wife, when she became afraid of my ability, see, she never stopped loving me. She was just confused about me. See, because when she met me, I was what you call defiant, right? But I was right. See, but it looked like, okay, if you look at Dr. Martin Luther King, right? When he was becoming who you celebrate birthday, they was against him, just like the dragon fought against Michael. But see, it's funny that Dr. Martin Luther King's real name is Michael. I think it's Michael Smith. So this is what I'm looking, I'm like, man, because his father changed his name to Martin Luther after Martin Luther, the founder of the Protestant Lutheran religion. See, so Dr. Martin Luther King really not a Baptist. He's a Lutheranian. He changed his name to follow this man. His name is Michael. Now, when you think about it and you put it in spiritual text, then Michael is Dr. Martin Luther King. Because he was born Michael and he became named after a spiritual founder. And now he himself is a holiday. So see, Michael became Martin Luther. Martin Luther became a holiday, a religion. You celebrate this man, but you do not emulate this man. You just celebrate him. See, now here I am coming through his prophecy, doing the work, and then fulfilling my prophecy that I gave to my wife, my daughter, and my son, and then they can now come testify to it. So, oh, your daddy said this, oh, yeah, my husband said this. See, so they already know that, hey, he tell you what he gonna do before he do it. But see, now I know that what I'm saying now is the end of the world. Because that's why I'm saying if. See, so I'm letting you know, I'm saying, well, hey, man, you showed me my dead son. I'm telling you, man, I don't believe that. Because you know who I am? I am who I am. See, now say Moses said, tell them, Moses say, do you know, they don't know who I am, and whoever Moses was talking to say, tell them I am sent you. Now, how about if you meet I am? See, I'm saying I am who I am. Now, how about if I'm the one that told Moses to go tell you I am sent you, sent him. Now, how can the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 tell you I am sent you if I don't tell you who I am? See, so in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, you can see who I am. It say Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. is who sent the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, and statutory law and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 after the descendants of King George III. See, because obviously if Benedict Arnold was revealed by George Washington to be a traitor, then you think that King George didn't plant traitors who saw that King George was losing, like Saul saw the religious rise of the followers of Jesus? See, don't you think? See, that's what I'm saying. See, now look how Saul did it. So you think those people who read the King James Version of the Bible didn't see when George Washington was becoming Jesus? y'all don't want to look at it like that. That man saved them people, man. He was like Moses. General George Washington, man. He was like Moses. He led them in the battle. Now, I don't know what y'all history. See, I'm saying, man, I'm a slave, man. I don't know y'all history that y'all been hiding. That's why I'm telling y'all, I don't want you hiding me. I'm saying I know your history full of lies. Shit, you lying on me. But I want my history to be glorified. That's why I'm telling it. Like Jesus say, I'm spreading my own gospel. See, I'm spreading my own truth. See? But now look, so you have prevailed not. See, the United States of America, see, you failed inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. You failed to follow your own lead. See, you became the prophecy and the parable when Jesus said the blind leading the blind will lead you both into a ditch. See, you have led yourself into what you say Eve led Adam into. You have led yourself into the midst of your own history. And now you're trying to say, I'm not like my granddaddy. I'm saying, shit me. You look just like him. But the only difference is you didn't see that the laws had changed. And now you blinded by my light. See, you like a deer in headlights. See, you through. See, and it was too late for you to see that the whole world saw you. Your family crest is cracked, broke. See, that's what Satan don't understand. See, look, and I'm gonna show you. See, neither was there a place found anymore in heaven. See, so now that heaven that you created and you then made my people have to toil in hell. See, or toil, or whatever you want to say, T-O-I-L, in hell, right? So I had to till, T-I-L-L, hell's soil, so that my truth would be in a pure and untoxic soil. So your soil is toxic. See, that's why your world and your heaven is spiritual. See, I had to clean the earth soil from your lies. Then I had to go into the minds of those for whom you lied to, and then till that understanding so it could be fertile enough to then develop this new image of themselves. See, you have made them dirt. See, you told them that they was from Adam, the person you created. See, I'm telling them you from my image. See, so I had to come in my image to give them my image. So now you trying to hide me, but I'm in a time now where I can now come through my own medium. See, I got my own YouTube channel. So now what you do now is you keep them out of my realm. See, because now they won't subscribe. And see, I'm showing them you can make me rich just by hitting a subscribe button. And I'll come to you as Folk Houses Incorporated. See, but Satan, because he broke out a war in my heaven here on earth, see now the heaven, see that there is no more place for him is inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th through 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, where there is no place for him on earth no more. So now, if it's no place in heaven, now it's no place on earth. He got to be in your mind. Where else is he? Because you searching for heaven because your religious teacher taking you through hell. But he living in heaven or she living in heaven because you giving them 10% of everything you accumulate as one body. Understand that now. Everybody in that church is giving 10% of what they individually make to the preacher of your church as one. So he's taking all of y'all 10% and putting it in his pocket. Now, here I am. I'm giving all of my divine wisdom that I accumulate daily, and I give it to you in a daily bread for free. I give you scriptures. I give you Quran chapters. I give you history. I give you myself. I give you evidence. See, everything. But you do not give me 10% of the time I give you so you can then grow food and give your children 100% of the nutrition they need. So who is the one that is misusing the body of Christ? I am now in Revelations 12 in a war for my life, but I let my life be a light to save others' lives from the fight of a lifetime. Look, here it is right here. So neither was there a place found anymore in heaven. So now the church telling me through Pastor Willie C. Bonds, I can't go back to my wife because he got my wife in his church. But he threw me out of the church that he got my wife and kids in. But am I supposed to be quiet if my wife is in the midst of the devil? He the serpent. So now, should I head down, follow behind my wife and not let my wife know that I preceded her, that I went in there and joined the church without her and he threw me out? So now how can I come into the church following her? Wouldn't he know me now? He threw me out. See, she wouldn't know because I never told her. I was too busy showing her. See, I'm not arguing with her. I'm showing her who lying on me to her. See what I'm saying? So now, it may be no place found for me no more in her heart because this man done lied to her mind. See what I'm saying? So now I got to try to talk to her mind to get to her heart. See? So that's why I say, well, I'm talking in your eyes through these words because I wrote her a text. And I say, so your eyes can read what my mind's saying, and now your mind can tell your heart that I never heard it. See what I'm saying? See, I'm saying, well, listen, if I would have argued with you in the storm, then my voice would have been the wind of the storm. But my silence is the calm within the storm. See, so now she can't, but Tommy didn't cuss me, Tommy didn't do that, Tommy didn't, see? So now she see me handling the business because I done handled the business with my daddy. So I know that I can't, like my daddy say, you got to play it to the bus side. He say, because the day you lay off is the day they pay off. So see, I was so busy trying to be like my father-in-law that when the transition came to be like my daddy, my wife saw that it never really changed. See, like he was his daddy and my daddy in one, because I took the best of her daddy, the best of my daddy, and made myself better. See, that's when I'm telling people, like, how do you know me when I'm evolving daily? Always. I learn every day something. See, I either learn that I don't want to do something, or I learn how to do what I want to do. So I'm forever evolving. See? So that's when I'm telling people, how do you deal with evolution if you don't believe in it? See, like, okay, look, let me show you what I'm saying. Right? So evolve, right, is to produce by natural evolutionary process, right? So evolutionary, descent from modification from pre-existing species. So see, I am from Moses, I am not from Pharaoh, right? So if Moses had a Pharaoh, I also have a Pharaoh. See, because I am pre-existing species of Moses. So I have the attributes of Moses, not Pharaoh. See what I'm saying? So that's why my spirit and my soul fights with the soul and spirit of Pharaoh. So now, when you are a descendant of Jesus, see, you are predisposed to crucifixion. You are predisposed to persecution because you don't understand that Jesus was an Israelite. And Jesus was following Moses as I followed Dr. Martin Luther King, Minister Malcolm X, Mr. Huey P. Newton, Mr. Medgar Evers. See, I am those great men. See, I am not complainers. I am the doer of the complaint. See what I'm saying? See, I had to write it all. See, Mr. Huey P. Newton had Mr. Bobby Seals. See, now, why don't I have Mr. Bobby Seals? He's still living. So he should see Mr. Huey P. Newton's image in my reflection. See, because I'm just a mirror of history. Right, so check this. So, see, so I am a mirror, right, that is showing the modification. Now, modification is defined as the limiting of a statement. See, so Mr. Huey P. Newton was limited in his statements, right? They killed him. He then could no longer testify because he was no longer here to breathe his testimony. Mr. Medgar Wiley Evers was also a modification, right? And he was limited by his death. Dr. Martin Luther King. See what I'm saying? So because of those great testimonies that led to the writing of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, I can now win the war. See, I can win the war that was fought by Michael and his angels in heaven because of the angels that fought the war before me. See, the battle is the war. See, I am just settling the war that was won through battles. See what I'm saying? See, if you are the end, then you are the settlement, right? If after every great battle, then you have to settle what now is gonna be. See what I'm saying? But that's where the slave keep on getting caught up in the spiritual world. See, they keep saying that they owed something, but they not understanding that you never put in nothing. See, that's what, like, the black Americans be talking about Social Security. But the reason why you get Social Security, because you got to play crazy. See, the reason why they pay you Social Security is out of sympathy and pity for you, because they say that the way they treated you ran you crazy, and you are like, yeah, for some money. But the Bible say that you are an offense to prosperity, because you making money ignorantly. And so the Bible says that we will be destroyed for your ignorant way of making money, when the Bible say we will be destroyed for lack of knowledge. So if you are getting paid by playing crazy, and then you teaching people how to get paid by playing crazy, then you see that the knowledge that you're giving them is making their ass crazy. See, so when would God be able to use them to overcome money? See, that's why it say the love of money is the root of all evil. So if God loves you, then as I love you, then wouldn't your God give up the money for you like I gave up the money for my wife, my daughter, my son, my grandmama, my business partners, so I can give them the knowledge that I lacked? So if I'd have took the money, then wouldn't I have known that I lacked knowledge, because I left the knowledge on the table for the money? See, I'm saying, well, man, I'm my God, so I know what's valuable to me. See what I'm saying? Now, I'm not your God. So I see that your religious teachers for whom are teaching you about your God is taking money to teach you about your God. But what about their God? Because according to the scripture, they are in the image, not of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. See, I am in the image of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee because I am doing the work. Just like Jesus say, even if you don't believe in me, believe in the works. So I'm giving you the place where the work was done by me. It was done inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then it was done in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. But your religious teachers are telling you about something that happened or did not happen, or they arguing about the origins of it on September 26 in 2023 at 8:13 in the morning. See, they still debating about what happened to Jesus, but you're paying them on their discernment of something that may or may not have happened. But now I'm in court telling you a factual event, because I am the fact in the event. I'm the fact. I would be Jesus inside of the judgment hall. But they would be the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priest, the high priest, the scribes, and the elders in the temple. So what worked? If Jesus was out feeding the hungry, while the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders were selling sheep, oxen, and doves in the church. And Jesus was out feeding the people fish and bread. Now, this is the testimony. So what God was charging people for the sheep, oxen, and doves out of the church? When Jesus was, when his disciples say no, they got money, they got so they can go get provisions, and Jesus say no, we have plenty. Now, did I not do that? When my people were telling me, oh man, lead them, I said no, I have plenty. I know how to take care of them. See, but I just need you to help me take care of you by you becoming me. See, I need you to work them same hours that I work delivering mail. But I need somebody to work them hours in the farms. I need some people to work them hours in trucks moving the product from the farm to the grocery store. I need some people working in the grocery store. See what I'm talking about? See, I need y'all now to get in position for our greatness. Not my greatness, our greatness. Because in my world, there is no world without you. See, that's why I wouldn't take the money. See, I could have created a world without you if I had the money, because I would have been able to create a world in a world made on money. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to show you all how to have a living wage. So if I wouldn't have defeated the person who took my wages, how would I be able to give you a living wage? But I'm trying to show you that money will never give you life. It makes you lazy in life. Because when you have money, what you getting up for? What's your incentive to go spend money? But okay, but understand, every time you buy something, because you bought it, it's going to go down in value. Now you say, how? How would it go down in value if I bought it? Say, okay, say you're a famous entertainer. Now the people who you entertain, they not rich. They made you rich, but you never made them rich. So see, this is why in the book, I wrote this in the motion. I say, your greatest enterprise, your greatest, what am I saying now? Let me see. The greatest enterprise is something about the corporation of you. But what I was saying is that your business should be building you, working on you. So I was saying like your greatest enterprise is the enterprise of you or something like that, right? And so that's when I was showing how to incorporate yourself or LLC yourself or S Corp yourself or C Corp yourself. And I went and I got all of the ways to incorporate yourself, because if I'm looking for franchises, right, to franchise my freedom, then each person is a franchise, because you are a infomercial to the book. See what I'm saying? So like, see the Bible, right? When you speak the Bible, you should be an example of what you speak. So now, see, when I give you my Bible, I'm showing you that you could be me in every capacity. So why not be me as a righteous man, so you can use my evidence in support of your righteousness? See, but if I do anything illegal, then I give the devil a way in, because now I would become the devil. You see what I'm saying? But I have to be righteous. I have to do everything right. So when my great-great-great-great-grandchild follow in my footsteps, then they would be like Eve, but they would see the evil. See what I'm saying? See, now Eve was in the good graces of God, and Satan had her veer off and look. See, she took her eye off the path and saw over here what he was talking about. See what I'm talking about? See, I want my grandchild to read my steadiness, read my calmness, and then they'll be able to see. They don't have to see. They can hear foolishness. See, you just peek over there. You ain't got to turn your head. See what I'm saying? You just look, glance. Oh, that's garbage. See, because I know I'm on righteous ground, because my granddaddy planted us on a righteous path. See, but my friends and family and all that, see, the stuff they believe has got them in the situation they're in. See, and so that's what I'm trying to get them to see. See, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be a tumbleweed. I don't want to not have no roots and legally founded. See, because how can I grow legally if my roots are illegal? Even if they're spiritual, then how are they grounded? See what I'm saying? See, spiritual roots are illusional trees. That's why Jesus said, you are a fig tree that's barren. See, you have no fruits, you have no deeds, because you served a liar who was lying to you in the name of Jesus. So that's why you have nothing to show for your life other than service to a name with no substance. See, now my wife, she'll tell, oh man, but Tommy will tell you, and then he do exactly what, see, he always, and my daughter, oh no, my dad, See, and even her friends will tell you, because then she would be a liar if I lied. So if she told, yeah, man, y'all come to my birthday party, blase, skippy, blase, and every time it happened, then see, she would have been a liar. So her friends know, oh, Tamika tell you gonna do something, she gonna do it, because see, and she knows she gonna do it because her dad and her mama. So see, even her friends know they don't lie. They ain't got no reason to lie. What we lying about? We got enough money to do whatever we need to do. We love each other. We gonna do it together as a family. So why we lying to each other when we all doing it together? When we bought our first condo hotel, all four of us was there. We didn't leave our kids and then we went, no, because I teach them. So see, even Tamika know, Tommy know, they was there. They know what we bought. See, what we bought it as a family. See, we never did nothing but as a family. So see, my children, even if my daughter didn't become a doctor, she was going to work for me. She wasn't going to work for you. She was going to help her daddy in real estate. Then eventually she'll be like, well, Dad, I want to do this now. Okay, let's try that. See, then I'll be like, let's try it. See, because then she'll know that your word don't mean shit to me. Because you say one thing, you let this world change you. See, your daddy don't let nobody change him. He changed the world. See, that's what I'm saying. So now, I got to show my daughter, and she know that, see, her grandmama made me stay focused on being me. See, and that's what I'm telling her. You don't never let nobody deter you from being you, because you got to suffer for what you became. And see, that's what I was saying when I didn't use my wisdom appropriately. Then when I got kicked out in school at 18, then I had to come up the rough way. I had to go to the military instead of go to college. See what I'm saying? So it wasn't that I didn't have the ability. It was that I didn't show the ability that I had. See, so by me being arrogant, see, now that's when I was arrogant. See, I'm reading myself in the Bible. So I'm saying, oh man, I was arrogant when I was young, because I was doing that for me. I didn't care. I didn't care about nobody. I was talking about me. You ain't gonna talk to me no kind of way. And I'm smart enough to know, and you can't kick me out of school for this. See, that's why I was kicked out of school twice. But I'm laughing. But it's wrong though. See, that's what I'm telling you. Like my daughter, she the one forgave me. Cause I was telling her, I'm sorry for being your father. Like I was telling her that, like, man, I'm so sorry for being your father. You you too good of a child to be my child. That's what I would basically tell. I'm saying, girl, if you actually know about your daddy, man, in school, oh my goodness. So I was just like telling her, like, man, you ain't gave me no problem. I mean, man, you the greatest kid ever. Like I'm telling her that what I was, and she telling me like, Daddy, you know, you made it. Like, you know, like, hey, you know, rags to riches, writing, school projects on me, man. Me, a person who daddy told me was nothing, man. Come on, man. But see, now you would think that my daddy was a bad person. No, he knew his son. He knew that he had to motivate me and he had to make me mad. See, like, if my daddy didn't make me mad, I wouldn't do nothing. Like nothing. Because I didn't want to do nothing. And see, my mama knew that. See, like, they say he can't be no lawyer. He don't want to do nothing. Like, he go to school, he just argue, fight, all that. Like, well, hell, if I can't be nothing, you can't be nothing either. That's how I saw it. So I was in there destructive, man. The hell with y'all. Shit, I can't be nothing. How you gonna be something and I can't be what I want to be? So that's when I was arrogant. That's what I'm telling you. But now when my wife chose to marry me, I was still arrogant. I was telling her, like, okay, now we gonna do this. I don't want no kids. I don't want none of that. Because I ain't like the Navy. Bam! Here come the best thing ever happened to me, because it changed my mindset. So I was telling her, like, girl, I've been scared of you since the day you were born. I was scared of you. But when I'm like, I had to tell her, like, girl, you was, man. And then I told her the whole thing, how I used to have girls do such and such. And I was like, I thought you. And I say, well, you know, I don't want to. So my daughter knows. See, that's what I'm saying. So she knows that I always let her live her life. And I never put other people on her. That's why she pissed me off when she compared me to somebody. So she know how I am. I'm like my daddy. She said, don't compare me to nobody. My daddy get mad at mama. You compare my daddy with somebody. She mad. Come on. Hey, you don't know my daddy. I know him. I wouldn't compare him to nobody. See, that's what I'm saying. Because I don't want to argue with him. So I like, you right, daddy. You right. That's hey. And I ain't never had no other daddy. So that's why I don't know how my other sisters and brothers feel. They had other daddies. I ain't never had nothing but our daddies. So, see, so he come talk to me about them. See, and I be like, well, daddy, you can't act like you get the goddamn role. So I done got in trouble for trying to defend him. So so that's why I say, y'all kids should be glad that cause I tried to defend my sisters and brothers, and because they had stepdaddies, I got all of them. So then, did they help me with the Satan? No. Hell no. So I was trying to help them with our daddy to get him to realize that those men taking care of them. Hell, I'm struggling with you. So because you can speak frank with my daddy, right? That's what I'm saying. So he ain't never liked me talking like that, but he would respect it though. But shit, we still argue about it. You know what I'm saying? So, and it had to get to where I was old enough where we wouldn't fight about it. See, he'll fight about it where I wasn't old enough to defend myself. See, so once I got old enough to defend myself, then we argue about it. Cooler heads prevail. He don't want to fight. So that's what I'm saying. Cause we love each other. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, I just wish my daddy was a great man. Is a great man because he gonna always live, man. I told him my people don't die. That's what, not to me. I argue with my daddy every day. I'm arguing with his ass right now. That was this I'll be telling his ass right what I'm telling y'all. You know, but hey, he'll be telling me I ain't shit either. I'm trying to oh man, please. And we be loving each other. I mean, love each other. I mean, if he was living right now, I'd be on the way to go get him right now. I'll be over his house. Daddy, what you doing? Or I'll be done called him, or he'll be done call me, and I'll be like, I'm on my way, you know, because I'm going to be around him, man, because I'm going to laugh, I'm going to cry, I'm going to get mad. Hey, around my daddy is all 4 seasons. You gonna laugh, you going to cry, you going to get mad, and he going to make you mad with who he mad with. So you going to get mad with him. And then you go get mad with who he mad with. Then you go laugh, and then you go cry. That's how my dad is. He gonna make you, it's like, man, he amazing. Like, I'm telling you, he's something. He's something else. But anyway, so now I'm casting out the great dragon who was cast out, that old serpent called the dragon and Satan, who deceiveth the whole world in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, detention centers, jails, prisons, churches, temples, synagogues, and mosques all over the world. See what I'm saying? So now, if I did not cast him legally out, or it or they, how would you know that revelations has come to earth? See, so if this is a spiritual fight, when Michael had it, that would mean it was in your mind. But now it's a reality because it's inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. So therefore, how can it now be spiritual when it's a legal matter? So now I have the serpent who John says that was going to break out a war. I have him inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning for the war he broke out in the world. See, he did it economically. See, he was robbing your treasuries. And then I used Amendment 14, Section 4, to defend your national debt, no matter in what country you are in. See, I used the Quran, that's why you owe me that zuk. And then in the Christian world, you owe me 100-fold. And then in the secular world, according to Amendment 14, Section 4, you can't question my bounty for my emancipation. See? So it said this is what I did to then save you from financial slavery. And I used Amendment 14 of the United States Constitution, Amendment 4. This is when I protected the validity of the public debt of the United States authorized by law, including debts incurred for the payments of pensions. See, that's when I paid all working people's pensions. See, when I broke your Lord and Savior, for whom you call Jesus Christ or the Prophet Muhammad or whomever, who you give your financial tithes to, see, I used Amendment 14, I used the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran to then bring them to court, to then make them prove how God told them to take money from poor people when I am giving you legal services that you couldn't afford free of charge. I'm doing it pro bono. See, I am the victim. Therefore, I am killing two birds with one stone. I am showing you how to save your child if your child was me as the victim. See, I am showing you what laws to use to save your child from Satan. See, I am showing you how to be God, right? Because if Satan has a God, then your child need a God. So I'm showing you how to be your child's God as I am the victim, right? Who is God, because they did not know that I am who I am. So now I paid your pensions, and now I'm paying the bounty to catch Satan and Satan's God. See, whatever it costs, I'm paying that with the same section of Amendment 14 when it says, and the bounties for services in suppressing insurrection or rebellion shall not be questioned, but neither the United States nor any state shall assume or pay any debt or obligation incurred in aid of insurrection or rebellion against the United States, or any claim for the loss of emancipation of any slave, but all such debts, obligations, and claims shall be held illegal and void. So see, when they bailed out General Motors, they bailed out the banks, and they bailed out the insurance company, all of that stuff. That was against Amendment 14, Section 4. And now I'm sending a bounty after them, so they'll have to pay for what they sold, and now you will have to pay me for the services of suppressing the insurrection. That's when now I can increase your living wage to that of a living wage. See, but now I'm telling you, why would you want money when you see you need food, water, clothes, shelter? See, so why would you want money as if you can live in the money, but who gonna grow the food? And why would you want somebody else to grow something that you put in your mouth and they hate you? So wouldn't you want to be with pride to go out to the farm and know that what you sow with your own hands is going to be the edification for your body? Man, I would want to go out there, and I know that this organic, I know. See, then we can have the computers out there, and you can show y'all working in the farm, so that way then we put that, and you can have it in the grocery stores, so they'll see. They can come out there, and when they get that potato or that onion, they can look at you working right there, right now. See, say, yeah, you can look, there they go right there. This is how we proving that this is organic. Here's the people that's why you shopping this. This is who you paying. See, so why would I want, see, that's why I'm telling y'all, like, I'm just gonna make sure you get paid because I'm a union. See, but I'm telling you that this is what you need to live. You're gonna die if you don't do this. You're gonna starve to death. See, they keep telling you it's about money, and I keep showing you it's about ability. If I didn't have the ability to read and write, I still would have been loving you, but I wouldn't have been able to love myself because I didn't have the ability to use the law in self-defense, because I wouldn't have had the ability to read nor write. See what I'm saying? So now I'm able to show love because I was wise enough to survive hate. But how about if the hate was wiser than me? Then how would you know that my love was denied you because of the hate that surrounds me? See what I'm saying? So now I'm telling you, see, now I'm showing you this here. So it says, and prevail not, neither was there a place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth on August 12th, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and his angels were cast out with him on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, so I got him and then cast them. See, so now they kept running after August 12th, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, but then that's when history was pregnant with them, and then I delivered that history inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And see, now history is now pregnant with the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and his angels. And now I'm delivering them to you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world on September 26th in 2023 at 8:39 in the morning. See, so now I'm showing you that he was cast out in the earth. Now I'm showing you when his angels was cast out with him. And now, see, now you should be John, who said, I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now comes salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuses them before our God day and night inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on September 26th in 2023 at 8:40 in the morning. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. Now, so see, I overcame the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, with my testimony. See? So now, see how once you become, now he becomes Satan. See, they overcame him. So I wouldn't be overcoming Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. Why would I have to overcome love? So wouldn't I now have to overcome the serpent who deceiveth the whole world when he deceived Eve, and then Eve fed that deception to Adam? See how I go all the way back through all of the deception? So history is now pregnant with history. So now, wouldn't my history and Satan's history be like Esau and Jacob? See, we sharing the same wound of history, but now aren't we battling in the wound of history? And now we need to be delivered. Now, which one is the false birth and which one is the true birth? But I delivered mine in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. But they keep on delivering theirs in churches, temples, synagogues, and mosques, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, and universities, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. See, I can't distribute mine at all. So see, who is him who I'm overcoming, who by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto the death. See, I couldn't love my life because I was dead financially or I was dead emotionally. So I had to save my emotions. I couldn't save my finances. So I had to save my emotions. And now I read that now I am giving my people the knowledge that Hosea said that they would be destroyed for lacking. And now I know that I would have been destroyed if I lacked the knowledge that I had. See what I'm saying? So now, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. And see now, woe, see to who? See now we should be rejoicing in heaven as it is on earth, because the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, has been defeated inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So why should we woe to what inhabitants of the earth and of the sea on September 26th in 2023 at 8:43 in the morning? Wouldn't that be woe to the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan and their angels, for whom will be revealed on September 26th in 2023 at 8:43 in the morning as being defeated inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning? Shouldn't we all be rejoicing? See, but the truth, the devil has taught you to fear. See, so now it say, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath. See, now they telling you that I'm the devil having great wrath, but they tell you that they took me to my son's funeral? See, that's why I don't believe this, right? See, because they might be trying to make me out to fit the description of the devil. See, but what I'm saying is my son would be the equivalent of God's son. See what I'm saying? So you showed me what you showed God. You showed me how ungrateful you are to my love for you, that you killed my son. So you sent my son back to me in a box, and you made me come to Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, where Pastor Willie C. Barnes had thrown me out. You made me come in there and see this man preach my son's funeral. See, so now, that's what I'm saying. So now, of course I have great wrath, but I'm holding my judgment until I get in the court. Because you got me out here in the court of public opinion, and I'm seeing that you trying to survive your spiritual crime. So you would show me my son and try to flip my mind. But now you're making me use my mind to get you biblically. See, now I'm going to get you out of your understanding. See, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. See, that's not me. That's your ass. And see, I know I'm going to live forever, because my truth going to live forever. But that lie you told on me, my truth done ate that shit up, man. And now ain't nothing left but you. And the definition of you, who is commanded by God to tempt my children to sin